Hey guys, it's Brandon Miniman from Pocketnow.com, and in this video we're going to talk about a new free browser that you've got to try called NetFront Browser for Android. Let's get to it. So this browser is the most visually intense browser available for Android, just in the way that it lets you navigate between web pages. It's actually quite very innovative. So what we can do here is look at this zoomed out tab management view. But it doesn't just show you your open tabs with this nice little carousel at the top. And by the way, you can have up to 8 tabs open, and it shows you how many you have open at a given time with the little indicators along the bottom. If you go all the way to the left, you get to a search page where you can also put in a URL for a new website. So not only do you get to see your open tabs, but you can also swipe through your bookmarks here. Or if you swipe to the right, this is really cool, shows you your web history. So if you don't remember the page you were looking at earlier, you can flick through your entire web history. If you find something you like, you just tap on it, and it will open it up here on the top of the screen. So let's dive into one of these pages that has already loaded. Performance is quite good. It's a little bit choppy. I guess it depends on which device you are using. And here is what the interface looks like when you are actually in a web page. We're going to go to the desktop view of Pocketnow to get a better view of what we have here. Rendering speeds are quite good. They're not as fast as the stock Android browser, but definitely quite good for a new browser. Of course, it's free, so that gives you another reason to try it. So it's almost unloading. Now it's done, and we're going to flick down the page quickly, see if there's any checkerboard. There isn't. There is no multi-touch support, so you have to do the manual zoom here. So when you tap on the screen, you get a zoom slider, and you can tap into zoom. Kind of cumbersome, not ideal. You can also double tap to zoom in, but it doesn't reflow the column, which is a little bit archaic for a modern browser. So let's click onto one of these pages and see what it's like. Now it does intelligently pull YouTube content, so we can play the YouTube video there, and it will load the YouTube player. Let's zoom out and go to another web page. Swipe over here to the right. So as you can see, very, very smooth tab management if you look at lots of tabs at one time. So here we have Engadget. We're going to flick really quickly down the page, see if we can get checkerboards, and there are none. So it keeps up very well with fast scrolling. It's also got a really cool feature called tilt mode. So if you turn it sideways, it will actually show you the website in a different view. Now, the reason that this is helpful is because it lets you see more text kind of in the diagonal view, but I don't see many people using this view. It's just very strange. So we're just going to dial into landscape view here and try to get a little bit closer on something, tap it open, see how long it takes to open the particular page. So here we are. Pretty fast page load times. Again, not as good as the stock Android browser. It's a little bit annoying not having the multi-touch because you can't be as precise. But once the page is loaded, everything comes up fast. You don't get any checkerboards. And this really awesome 3D view is just fantastic. You can close tabs by pressing the X. You can favorite a particular page in one touch by tapping on the star button here. It says added to bookmarks. So now if we flip through, you can see all the bookmarks. You can also change the display here, bookmarks by date added or by most visited, so it'll put the most visited sites here in the front of all of your favorites. You can also go to manage and you can change all of your bookmarks. You can delete some, you can add some, and do everything right from that screen. Let's dial into settings real quick. We can change the default zoom level, so you can change it to far, close, or medium. You can choose whether to load images, fit screen, fit page to screen width, block pop-ups, enable JavaScript, enable plugins so that you can look at the YouTube content, enable angle display, which is that really weird kind of slanted view that I don't think many people are going to use, cookies, location, which keeps actually going into and turning on the GPS on this phone, which is quite annoying. Remember username and passwords, and so on and so forth. So overall, a really innovative browser that you should absolutely try because it's free. Really helps you to manage tabs in a really fluid interface that we haven't seen yet on any other browser that's out there right now. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and thanks for watching. That's it for now.